Hey guys, how's it going? Right, we just wanted to run through the paint uploading process because I know some people can find it a bit confusing and this, that and the other. So once you get yourself signed up to the league and you've got your GT3 Cup Season 1 privileges, you'll then get a list of links that you can see, and in there is one called Useful Links. So down here in the bottom left hand corner we have Useful Links there. So you click on that. Down here you look for your different paint submissions. So right here, click on paint submission form. If you click on that, that will take you to extremescoring.com. So once you go onto that, you're going to then sign up on this section right here. I've already done the sign up process. It's just put your name in, quick email, confirm the email, nothing too complicated. So once your password's all in there, you then go back to and go submit. Let that load up for a second. So what you want to do is you want to click this home button in the top left hand corner. So you click home, you look for Performance Link Esports, you click that one. So it's the GT3 Cup, and now Season 1, which is obviously what we're on. So right, now so you've got season, schedule, roster, classes, points, bonus and penalty. You want to go into roster, and just here underneath entries is My Paints. So click on My Paints, and right here I've already uploaded my paint, which has then been approved by an admin, but I'll show you how to do the process. So you click add. This brings up the next page. So you just put for your name, so just put your first name. So we'll put Tom. Description is I'll call it the Plink GT3 Porker. And then what you want to do is you want to then make sure you definitely click here, make current when approved. You won't be able to click approve already because you don't have the admin privileges, but yeah, so make sure this one is highlighted in blue before you continue. So then browse your files, go into your iRacing, wherever you might have it stored. So I have mine stored in iRacing, paints. If I look down for the Porsche right here. And now what you need to do is you need to know what your iRacing ID number is in order to select the correct paint. So you can find this by going through the iRacing UI and look at your profile. It will give you that number. But I know, and you know, annoyingly, I know mine is 489604. So this is mine right here. So I would double click on that. It then comes up and says it's pending submit. Now, MIP file, for guys that don't know what MIP file is, this is basically the spec map layer of your paint. So that shows you your metallics and your shiny bits and all that sort of stuff on your paint. You don't necessarily need to have one of those, but if you do, it's just the same process as uploading the same as the car file. So you would go browse. That automatically takes me straight back into that same Porsche folder I was in for iRacing, and now it's only highlighting up the MIP files. So I would go down and find my MIP file number. So look for that same number again. So 489604 is mine, and whatever your ID is. So double click that. That's now uploaded, and then what I would do is I would hit submit. Oh, duplicate name. Let's try Tom Bingham. That's because I've already submitted one already. So let's try that. So I've now hit submit. Just give that a second to do its thing. Now it will come up and it will give you this application error. None of us know why it does that. It just seems to be a glitch with this system for some reason. So don't don't stress about that. Just hit OK. You don't need to go to Extreme for assistance. So hit OK. So right. So now the top one you can see says approved because that's the one I've already submitted earlier. And now the lower one I have is request in progress. So we'll just give that a second and see if we can get an admin to approve that in the background. So we'll just wait for a sec and I'll refresh the page, and then we should be able to see that it's now approved. So let's reload this page and see if it is. Right, there we go. So they're both approved. So that's perfect. And this shows that with the blue icon that my current paint that I'm racing is this one here. So you guys will only have the one paint in there, so don't worry about that unless you're uploading multiple, but there wouldn't be much need to. And then for your suit, your helmet, and anything else that you might have on iRacing that you want to apply to your driver, that would be added in the exact same way, just through this next section here. So you would go suit, add, I've already added the suit for our team, but then you would type in your your name, your suit, add your files, and so on and so forth. So I just wanted to, we wanted to put this out here just to show people how to upload the paints, to save a bit of the confusion, and show the installing side and things as well. So let's go out a sec and I can jump into right. That's how you actually submit the paints. And now what I'll do is I'll show you how you actually get the installer set up on your computer. So you would go to this one here, so useful links again, and then right here you've got Paint Pack. So click on Paint Pack. Now that will come up with this page, which is for the Extreme Scoring Paint Updater. So you just click Install, open up your file down here in the bottom. So we'll open that up. And it comes up with this box right here. So this is important. Pay attention to this bit. What you want to do is you want to have End Trading Paints for Me checked. Your iRacing install path, you shouldn't need to adjust anything with that. But if you do, for some reason, you would just hit Change and find where your iRacing is located on your PC. But you shouldn't have to change it. The other thing you want to do is make sure that Exit When Finished and Force Download All are unchecked. Then you'll go into these drop-down boxes, click on those, and then whatever series it is that you want to be in. So for this one we want the Performance Link Esports, and then for the subcategory it will be GT3 Cup, and then all you do is hit Start, downloads completed, and that's it. So then you would close that. Let's have a look here. So basically if you're in iRacing, what you would do is your car will be on track. You would hit Control R, and then that would refresh your paint. Oh, it probably won't refresh my paint. Good old fun. But yeah, so if you're on track itself, you would hit Control R. That will refresh all the paints on screen, and then using the Extreme software, that will allow you to see everybody else's paints. So if there's any questions at all, confusion, anything like that, don't hesitate to contact myself or Andy Thompson. So with the admins for the league at the moment. Yeah, any questions, just let us know.